With you. While that intro revs up, I want to thank our diamond sponsors, Chris White with the Wiser Company. I want to thank, of course, Mark Siegel, president of QPT CBD. And I want to thank all of our We Save Teens nonprofit for coming in today. Let's take a look at this intro and we'll be right back to start the show.
Thank you.
Hey, welcome to the Laws of Life. It's time to light up the stage. In the network world, they're the latest rage. Gather round, let the summit ignite. We're all stars here, shining so bright. Dance through the doors, opportunities knock. With every beat we unlock, we gotta make it to the top. Life's laws and rhythm fill the flow. Blanca and Mark, ready, set, let's go. Connect and go. At the summit we dance in the spotlight. Take your chance. Life's laws, the music, our guide. The laws of life. We're a community by your side.
All right. All right. So let's get started with the laws of fitness. We're going to start off with our diamond sponsor, Mark Siegel with QPT CBD. We're going to kick it off. And so what did you guys think of our workout this morning? We were at Lifetime Fitness this morning. What's your assessment, Mark?
So here's my assessment, and you're going to get it no filter. We were at Lifetime in Boca Raton. Nice club, but I highly prefer Lifetime in Palm Beach Gardens. So no offense to the people in Boca, but it was great to obviously work out with Blanca and Sherry. And then we hit the jacuzzi and the sauna and the steam and all cleaned up and ready to go and have a nice big power meal after this. You know, everyone is a little bit intimidated, I think, sometimes when they don't know what to do or how to do it. And I would encourage you to find someone that can help you, whether it's a friend, a trainer, just some guidance is very, very helpful in there. As I watch people that, you know, I saw that looked like they were lost. What also I have to laugh and is crazy that I was in the club not 30 seconds and someone came right over to me and they're like, Mark, what are you doing here? And it was someone who works dearly and closely with Tony Robbins. So it all goes full circle that all of this, you know, goes back to him and it goes back to the law of consistency. And I'll use another quote, if you can't, you must. So I think that people who in this call right now or watching that say, I can't go to the gym, there is no can't. We get to go to the gym. Okay, it's a privilege. And at this point, oh my God, look at that. That's hysterical watching me go here. So yeah, you know, it's 15 years for me as a personal trainer, 7 global licenses. I'm not even 30 pounds away from removing 13,000 pounds off of people cumulatively. So it's pretty awesome. I think that's like 2.5 elephants or so last time I checked. And of lateral importance, on March 13th, I'm going to say it over and over and over, QPT CBD turns 6, and we're about 18 customers away from 6,000 served with 0 returns ever. And anyone who calls me as someone who did yesterday, I'm going to give you, I'm going to say it, I can't believe I'm going to do this, 30% off if you sign up for auto ship. And you could do the spray quarterly, you could do the gummies or the drops monthly. And I will bet anyone on this call any amount of money on video anywhere that it will change your life inside of 28 days or more, or I will fly or drive to your home and hand you your cash back. So that's a pretty bold statement. Again, I throw the gauntlet out there to anyone on this call. If you think differently or you want to accept my challenge, you let me know where and when, but just bring your Bitcoin or your Zelle or your checkbook because you're going to be paying me. So other than that, and I'll give 10% to charity as I always did, because I'm 101,000 fed in 23 and 24. I'm looking to match that in 25. God bless you all. Come play with us next time. 3, 2, 1, out.
Wow. Well, Mark, you really were an incredible trainer today. You had a lot of patience with us, a lot of love. And like you said, tell us about your experience in the community empowerment athletic movement that we've started today.
I'm so excited to be here. I feel so energized. I really needed to get back into the gym, work with a personal trainer. have my amazing sister and friend here to inspire me. So we had such a great time. We enjoyed every second of it, and we're looking forward to having other people join us.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be the key, is that, well, all of us do live, you know, many of us live in different parts of the world, but just think, we could actually do a collective work. We could be on the same Zoom link, all of us working out together. Rich, you know, everyone, Joey, you can be in Indiana. We could set up another fitness Zoom, so to speak, just like this one, because it's the law of community empowerment. And by being together, that's what it means to be human, is to spend time together. Yes, it's wonderful that we're creating business, and I want to get donations for We Save Teens, and I want Mark's business to 10x, and I want Jeanette to sell $1 million in Mary Kay, and I want G-Man's new hit to go viral. I do. But as we go along the journey, we also need to be there for each other. So if you want to be part of the fitness movement, and we'll be working out Tuesdays from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. So if you want to be on the fitness Zoom, let us know and drop a comment in the chat. But tell us a little bit, Sherry, about your business and what you've been up to with Hollywood Bright Smile.
Sure, I'd love to. So I'm a family holistic and cosmetic dentist based out of Hollywood. And I provide a lot of healing modalities in conjunction with the dental work that we also perform. And I'm a master Reiki practitioner, and I incorporate a lot of modalities, including crystal therapy, aromatherapy, and other kind of modalities to assist in the process. I'm also, I practice holistic dentistry. So for those of you that don't know that, we don't use metal. Like the silver fillings, we don't use metal in your crowns. Everything is based off of ceramic and zirconia. We use copious amounts of irrigation with ozone and so on. So reach out to me. I'd love to help you and help you take your life and your smile to the next level.
I love that. I
have a
love
question.
that.
What is copious?
Huge amounts of medicament that we use to kind of clean out all the bacteria in your gums that are you know, basically cause gum disease.
You heard it here first. I like the word copious. I'm gonna use copious as many times
Yeah,
as I can today.
the other copious word.
There's another one? I don't even know.
So you leave.
It's a tough one.
All right. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. But let me tell you, I want to thank both of you, because literally my energy level is at 1,000,000 today. Why? Because I started my day off with two people that I care about, that are my friends. We're doing business together, but we're also working out, part of the fitness movement. So if you want to be, does anybody have any comments or ideas for the fitness Zoom concept? Any ideas or comments for the fitness Zoom concept? Raise your digital hand. Nothing? No ideas? No feedback? All right, no problem. Let's
Yeah, I
go
got
next.
one.
Okay, G-Man, talk to me.
Before your workout, make sure you make you a special blend tea, which made with half a teaspoon of turmeric, a long stem of cinnamon. Put 2 stems in 2 cups of water, 3 cups of water, and of course you got to put some rosemary, the long rosemary seeds, and let that boil for 10 minutes, and then drink your tea. Amazing.
You know what? We're coming over to your suite, whatever hotel. We're coming over to your suite. You know that G-Man is also a master chef. Did you guys know that?
Oh, wow.
Yes, the man can
Yeah,
cook.
Blanca was blessed. Yeah, she
All
got
right,
blessed to taste some of my cooking, so she knows what's going on.
So I want to see, I'm so happy you commented and you got involved, because you are our guest of honor today. So you're a part of the family, obviously. Everyone is in this room. But yes, we got to do a cooking segment with the G-Man, and I want you to make that tea. The next time we're going to make the tea together, then we're going to go to will you work out with us, G-Man? Are you up for a workout?
Most definitely. I've been trying to get my little
All right,
chunky
here's
self
what
in
we
shape
need.
lately.
I have an idea on this fitness thing, because this meeting is also about brainstorming and coming up with new ideas. We need a private gym where we can really have loud music and nobody holding us back. G-Man, I needed you as my bodyguard today because they were trying to stop me from live streaming. All right, well, let's keep going with the, actually, G-Man, I know you're our guest of honor of the day, but just take a minute and just introduce yourself to everybody and tell them, and of course, we're gonna do a longer interview later, but just tell everyone about you and what you've been up to, just as a general intro.
Well, wow, over the last, let's say 44 years, and back in 1975, I came up with a name for the culture, and I named that culture hip hop. I named hip hop in 1975, and through me doing that, it sprung the careers of every last person that you ever heard in hip hop and some in R&B. I've developed artists all over the world. I've got movies out right now on Tubi. More than anything else, I like helping build the kingdom of God and Christ, and connecting people to their destinations in the spiritual life, because you are only one person away from success, and you can't do it by yourself. So you got to be selfless, humble, meek, and direct at the same time. Being a bodyguard, I had to learn a lot of things that I never knew I would have to take along with me through my life's journey. But I have done that. I've made the transition, and I think God is holding me down very well.
I love that. And it's so true. I tell myself this every day. That's what community empowerment is. That's what my whole mission is based upon, what the G-Man just said, which is we can't achieve success alone. We need each other. So let's get organized. Let's come up with new initiatives so that we can keep growing our community, making it bigger. So we can attract people through fitness. Yep. We can attract people through fashion. We can attract people through education and music. And that's how we grow our community together. I ask everybody out there listening and watching to encourage your friends to come into the Laws of Life, because when you extend that invitation, you're building community. You're not only helping the community, you're helping yourself, and you're helping every individual within the community. All right, let's go next to Aaron Clemens with We Save Teens. Aaron, what is the latest with We Save Teens? Give us the update on everything you're doing.
Hi, everybody. My name is Aaron Clemens. I'm president and founder of WeSaveTeens.org, nonprofit organization. What we do is raise awareness for parents to adopt teens in foster care so they have families, help out teens with scholarships, as well as our plan to help out teens in shelters at Christmas time. And we also are going to be helping other nonprofits that align with our mission and support them as well. And we also have Blanca Prepper. She's our lawyer and legal advisor, full legal counsel for our advisory board, which is congratulations to her. We have Tonio on our advisory board as well. And we have Jarrett Wiley as CFO of We Save Teens officially. And we have a great team established. We have a lot of great events coming up. We have Tiger Woods' restaurant, March 25th. We Save Teens with South Florida Investors Club, our for-profit business club sponsor. So I encourage everyone to buy tickets to Eventbrite. If you need more information, talk to Blanca about that. And we also have other events coming up as well. We have Camelot Nightclub booked out for June 21st, Saturday night from 6 to 10. And we have a lot of amazing fundraisers coming up to raise money for our charity to support a great initiative here in Palm Beach County, which is helping teens in foster care, providing low-income and foster teens scholarships for like room and board, books, pay their rent, or whatever expenses they may need. So support WeSaveTeens.org, and thank you very much, everybody.
I love that. Aaron, if you could drop the website for your organization in the chat so everybody can see the upcoming events. And I must tell you that last night I went to the Panthers game. I got to be at the Amerant Bank Suite at the Panthers game, made some incredible connections for who? Who did I make those connections for? Us. Okay. So, I met the president of the Amerant Bank. I met one of the lead fundraisers for the United Way. And I would like to introduce We Save Teens to him, because actually you can apply. There's multiple ways for your nonprofit to get support from the United Way as well. So I think that
sounds great.
And he also, so when you're out there networking, let me give you a little tip. Ask people, ask them. Don't just focus on business. Get to know the person, and you will find so many surprises in their spirit. So I was asking Patrick, who's with the United Way. I said, Patrick, what do you really enjoy doing? What's your passion? He goes, orangutan. I said, excuse me? He goes, yes, I volunteer in Central Florida to help orangutans. And we're having an event for members of the orangutan community, private, 500 people. And he invited me to go to interview him, live stream about the orangutans. And I'm going to meet 500 new people for us that we've never met. Now, so just remember, always ask people, what is your interest? Because you're going to learn things about them and it's going to open up event opportunities that you never thought were imaginable. And also the Mayor's Gala, which is the biggest event of the United Way, is coming up in April. Tickets are $500. And here's what I'm going to tell you. Get in that room. Come to that gala with me. Because every time I go to the room and I pay more and more to get in the room, it always makes a difference. I'm telling you guys, invest. Rather than going to 3 restaurants for dinner and buying a pizza, buy yourself a ticket to the Mayor's Gala. Seriously. So who wants to come to the Mayor's Gala with me? Let's see some digital hands. Let me see some reaction. All right. G is in. Aaron is in. Stephen is in. All right, let's go next to a new guest. Stephen, you're here for the first time in a while. Tell everybody what you've been up to lately and tell everybody about you.
Well, I do, I'm a sort of a real estate agent, but I don't sell houses. What I sell is businesses. I help people buy and sell businesses of all sorts. And we were talking today about fitness, and you thought about maybe I could buy one and you know, and have our meetings there. And I just looked one up. And just to give you an example of what kinds of things you can do, there's one does $1.2 million, $1.3 million actually in sales. It makes 400 and change, and it's selling for $1.2 million. But what that doesn't really tell you is that you can buy with only $120,000 down and an SBA loan. You can buy $405,000 worth of income, money in your pocket. So it's a great way to get into business, make a lot of money, or for that matter, grow a business, whatever it is. There was another business I looked up, the business that is in the marijuana industry. So whatever you want to get into, there's a business you can buy, and it's a great way to grow a business. Very effective. And by the way, if you're already in that business, you don't even have to put 10% down. You can actually put 0 down. So
oh my God, I think, you know what, Stephen, we are so happy you came into this meeting today. This is what I'm calling life-changing information. Of course. Life-changing. What's the business for 1.2 million you mentioned, Stephen?
Yeah, I'm sorry, what?
The business, you mentioned a listing for 1.2.
That was a fitness health club. I'm sorry. I thought I said that.
That's right up your alley. Get an SBA loan, make 400.
Where's it located?
Actually, I don't know, and I couldn't really give very specific. It starts becoming confidential information. I can give all sorts of interesting side notes, but without an NDA
Well,
sign.
I think it's a good cue to remember that if you need to grow your existing business, everyone always thinks they need 100,000 or they need 200,000 to buy a business. There may be a way to buy the business with no money down. There may be a way to get an investor.
I did one this summer. The gentleman was in the carpeting business, and it had a very small carpeting business, maybe $1 million worth of sales. He bought a business that did $12 million of sales for $5 million, did not put a dime into it.
Wow. That's okay. You know what, Stephen? Find me a business that I don't have to put a dime into it that relates to marketing, media, or law. Hook me up, brother. Hook me up.
Yep.
Let's hook me up too.
Well, Sherry's a dentist, so if you can find a dental practice for Sherry to buy,
or bring collaborators into my practice that want to also grow with me, would love that opportunity. That's amazing. Thank you, Stephen.
Does anybody else have a query or research? Go ahead.
While we're sitting here talking about it, you know, I own a CBD company, Stephen, that will be 6 next week. So while it's quote unquote, a lot of people affiliate or assume it's in the marijuana space, it is, but it isn't. So that could be a conversation to maybe the antonym or the
Just to
other
give you
arm
a
of that.
flavor, this is a medical marijuana business, but it's not a dispensary. And just to give you a flavor for what that is, it does about $625,000 in revenue, and he makes 354, and he's selling it for only 275. Yeah, and that one I can tell you is in Palm Beach County.
I think we may have to get Stephen his own segment on the laws of life.
Let's go, Steven. Let's go, Steven.
Give it up for Stephen. All right,
Hey,
let's go.
Blanca.
All right,
Hey,
let's
Blanca.
keep. No, absolutely, Stephen. I'm telling you, this is the power of community. You teach us, like Camille says. Each one, teach one.
Yes.
Camille says that. All right, let's bring Camille up to the stage since she just popped into my heart. She's always Camille. What's going on, beautiful? What's the good word today? And just for you.
Hello, everyone. I'm sitting out here waiting for food as usual. You know, I'm always waiting for food. I've been waiting for them to give me this food for the past hour and a half. But I'm not leaving because I have people to feed. It's such a blessing to be here. Hello, my billionaire sister. How are you? Hello, my smiling brother, Mark. Look at you. Hi, Dr. Sparkly. How are you? I love you guys. I love you guys.
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna be taking some train trip down there to come see you guys. I'm gonna be doing that. I'm
Why
changing
don't we
some
all
stuff.
go to the orangutan event together? Because it's
Yeah.
in your area.
Oh, really? There's something going on over here that I don't know about, Mark.
Oh.
I didn't know. I just found out. Oh, wait, you ready? I will be at a spiritual fest in Orlando, March 29th and 30th. So I'll get the address of where, but I'm coming up for 2 days to do an event.
Oh, then we can connect because I'll be here. I'm leaving
Okay.
on the March the 18th, but I'll be back.
I'm gonna get the info offline right here and I'll have Blanca post
Yes,
it.
I'll be back. So yeah,
Put it on the Lives
so
of Life
let's
Facebook group.
connect.
100%. I'll be there.
Take 1 minute,
Alright.
Camille, and tell us what's new in your organization and educate those who don't know you what your mission is.
So I am the fabulous Camille Rock, and what I do is what I love to do. I love to be a vessel for someone else. I have been an advocate for children and families for over 25 years. What's new? I am looking for speakers. We're raising money to get a trailer, and I'm looking for speakers for our what do you call it? Each One Teach One podcast that's coming up in the 25th, but we need to connect with speakers that wants to teach what they know so we could connect with the world. And it's simple. All you have to do is message me, text me, or you could scan it because it's all over social media now. Don't forget, jfc4u.org is looking for people to donate. We feed over 300 people at night, and we need your help. Thank you. Stay blessed, stay safe, and thank you for giving me an opportunity to share, my sister.
Oh, you are so that's what
Oh,
community
my food
is.
is here.
All right, we love you. I do want you to meet Aaron Clemens, the president of We Save Teens. I want you to meet Richard with also the Veterans Nonprofit. So the Laws of Life this year, one of our goals is to better develop our philanthropy arm. So I just had a call with Aaron yesterday. He's going to be reaching out to you, Camille. And I'd also like you to connect with Richard. Okay, Aaron, with the veterans. I want
Make sure she
all
gets my number too, Blanca.
our charities to get to know one another. Joey, you had a comment. What's your comment, brother?
Oh, my comment is I made a song for Camille's podcast intro and a song for her brand, and it's amazing. I can't wait. We got to get a trademark on it before we release it, but it is so good that we can't just throw it out there. It is amazing. And
I have the trademark intellectual property attorney, David Lota. Well, you know him, Camille, because
yeah,
he's
that's
the
who
official.
we're using.
All right, good. I'm glad. Well, that's good to know. Love it, love it.
Hey,
Well, while
Blanca.
you have the stage, Joey, tell us what's new in your world.
Well, hello everyone that I've not met before. My name is Joey. I'm a musician, songwriter, author, and I'm currently working on my first official music album. It's called The Motion Picture of My Life. Music's always been a passion for me. I've been a DJ for 20 years. It's been a way to connect with people and inspire people. I definitely want to be a speaker on your show, Camille. I definitely want to work with you and come on there and spark hearts and change lives, because it's all about TTMN. We got to talk to people nice, right, Bronca? We got to talk to them nice or they'll pay the price. They got to talk to us nice or they pay that price. I'm going to go over my time limit because I'm
I'll
I
give
haven't
you
ta-
another
I
minute.
haven't,
Go for it.
I haven't talked to you in a while, so I just need to make an appointment to catch up with you. But I'm just gonna say that anybody who's here for the first time or have not met me before, please reach out to me. I offer a multitude of music services, and I'm all about talking to people nice. So if you embrace the mic and you talk to me nice, a good first impression can lead to solid connections for life. And motivation, inspiration, and brand new faces in here is making me feeling positive changes and make me want to come put myself out in multiple places. So it's a new day, it's Tuesday, and right now it's showtime. I'm all about learning about the OG of hip hop. Let's network together. Let's make our futures better and make sure that we all shine. Yeah, if it's your first time here, my name's Joey. Nice to meet you. Do the common thing the uncommon way. They'll never forget you. I love you, Sherry. I love you, Mark. I love you, Blanca. I love you, Camille. I love all of
I
you,
do.
Janice,
We love you, Joey. Yeah.
Johnny.
We love you. That
I got
was
Can I say
amazing.
one thing about Joey? Can I say one thing about Joey real quick, sis?
Yes, you
Oh my
can.
God, Joey made me my own personal music, and you guys gonna hear it. And I'm telling you, we're putting together a piece that's gonna put all the videos of what I'm doing about each one, teach one, and being a vessel for someone. Oh my God, you guys go. Joey had just put me inside that music. I just have to give him his props.
Well,
Thank
I
you.
love it. So Joey, be sure to drop your website at, what's your website? Shout it out.
Well, I'm gonna put my link tree in here.
Yeah, but also for those watching the live stream, how
Oh,
can they
the
find
web.
you?
Yes. You want to go to joeylewispeaks.com.
JoeyLewisSpeaks.com. As
Yep,
everybody can see,
it's that simple. JoeyLewisSpeaks.com, and a motivational speaker. I'm just networked, connected with a guidance counselor who just stopped working at the school. She's going to work with me, connecting me with schools, and we're going to start getting on stages all over the place. It's things are happening. I'm excited. I'm back. I'm back Tuesday. I'm back. Let's make it happen. I love all y'all.
we love you, Joey, and we're proud of all the success and all the evolution. And Joey and I, just so you know how Joey and I met, we met through a live stream. He was a viewer and he became a friend and he became part of this community. And that's why I always tell you, get your own show, get your own webcast. A lot of the Life Media produces a show. Produce your own show, go live 15, 30 minutes a week and keep helping all of our communities grow. All right, let's go next over to Richard, since Richard popped in early. Richard, tell everybody about you and your nonprofit.
Thank you. Firstly, let me mention about gym. You guys were talking about going to the gym. I go 3 times a day. Yeah, I named my bathroom gym.
Wow, 3 times a day. That's incredible, brother. Tell us more.
Because I named my bathroom gym. She didn't get it. Okay. Anyway, yes, I'm Rich Crisali, Veterans Health Network. What we do is we are advocate to help veterans who are suffering from PTSD, and we want to stop the suicides. What's happening is veteran suicides are over 17 a day. I thought it was 17 a day, but when I spoke to some advocates, they told me it was past 17 a day, which is horrible. What the problem is, it's mainly the military, Army, and Marines. And the reason for that is they'll go to a military psychiatrist. And these drugs are supposed to be to help anxiety. But what's happening is one drug leads to another drug, and in turn, they get so depressed that they take their own lives. Now, what's ironic is this: about 35% were never deployed overseas. They're still in the United States. Now, why is that happening? Why are they committing suicide? Why are they so depressed? What's going on in the military is beyond me. As a matter of fact, I don't know the specific camp, but they actually closed the camp because of the amount of suicides. I don't remember, it was one of the ones out Midwest. Anyway, my charity, Veterans Health Network, is advocating to stop or help people with PTSD with natural supplements. So if you know any veteran that's hurting or needs help, they can contact us at our website, veteranshealthnetwork.org, leave a message, and we'll take care of it. So everything we do for our veterans is free.
Thank
We want
you. Thank you so much. I think Mark has some comments. Mark.
Yep. You know, now that you got me here live, you're gonna get a lot of comments. I'm literally stealing Blanca's pad, writing notes here.
That's wonderful.
So, Richard, regarding what you have going on, we must speak. I help hundreds and hundreds of veterans with PTSD and anxiety through my CBD. I could easily help tons and tons of people, and we could make something happen. Regarding, I want to say it was Aaron Clemens, the Tiger Woods event. That's 15 minutes from my house. I need you to please, if you can, or I'll just get it or text it or look at the link. I will start sharing it with everyone in my neighborhood and area, and I will 99% be there, but I haven't looked at the calendar yet. Regarding going all the way back to Camille. Oh, yeah, no, please, my pleasure. Going back to Camille and working backwards, it's at the Central Florida Fair in Orlando, March 29th and March 30th. So I will be there for 8 hours a day for 2 days with very spiritual, metaphysical, that type of vibe of people, which I don't know how far or close you are from there.
I'm a few minutes away from there. I will be there to see you.
100%. We will go live from my table at the event together. And I still haven't even booked hotel. So stay tuned. I'll tell you where I'm staying because maybe that could be a fun Saturday night in Orlando, addition to all of this for everyone out there.
But when you get off, call me.
Yep.
Okay.
And then lastly, the same exact event is March 22nd and March 23rd in the West Palm Beach, Florida Fairground for anybody who wants to join in the West Palm area doing the identical thing. So going back all to a quote that I believe it was G-Man who said, you are one connection away from success. And I promise you that no matter what your business is, when you walk into a room, whether it's 50, 200, 2,000, you will find someone that will somehow help you forward your cause, your purpose, your mission. And that is why we are here. That is why we go to all these events. That is why we do all of these things we do. Yes, it's great and fantastic, and we're thinking about X's and O's and number and money and all that. But the reality is, I sometimes can't even quantify the amount that I've received from being at events, because you could meet someone at an event, not talk to them for 3 months, and all of a sudden you have an annuitized piece of business for them for a year. It might not have even happened in that exact moment. I've had that happen where somebody from a owner of a dojo and an academy was like, okay, this is great, this is amazing, but I don't want to do it. And 3 months later, now it's on their shelf.
There you go.
So understand that no matter what business you're in here, and even for the charitable people and all the people with the 501s and looking to raise money, you know, you just get in there and talk to people. You know, let's face it, a metaphysical type crowd is usually, I can't stereotype, but pretty charitable and pretty open and pretty happy. So when you talk to happy, open people about what you're doing, and as long as you have a purpose and a cause behind it, they're usually on board. So get on board, come play with us everywhere, and do well.
I love that feedback. And everybody remember the Laws of Life Facebook group. Any events that you have, go to the Laws of Life with Blanca Facebook page and add the events right there. We have 678 members, and everyone is guaranteed to see your content in the group, which I personally approve all content before post. All right, let's go next to a new face that was actually I met Ariel through the book signing of Sandra Love. So let's everybody give Ariel a ton of love. Welcome her. Welcome, Ariel. And tell us about you.
Grand Rising, everybody. My name is Ariel. I started a business called Body by Ari, which essentially is curated wellness and lifestyle service. I'm a licensed massage therapist, and essentially my business is about holistic health, natural practices, helping others to heal, to help them look and feel their best. as a believer in Christ, I use my gift that I was anointed with since I was a child. And then I further pursued that. And at this time, I am looking to be more connected to others within the community to help push the importance on wellness and restorative health and helping people to find alternative ways to help them cope with mourning, grief, anxiety, depression, PTSD, and along with other physical contraindications or dysfunctions. And to improve that, I would love to be able to provide my clientele the ability to have resources where they have different teas or herbs and supplements that are fresh and good for them to help them restore themselves, in addition to receiving massage services at their home or wherever they are. And the beautiful thing.
Sorry, I
Okay.
never want to cut a woman off. Where are you located?
I'm in Florida,
Okay,
South Florida, sorry.
define the county, as we're in Tri-County ourselves.
Broward, but I travel. So when I say I travel outside of the state. So I traveled through, like, I've done massages, Jacksonville, Orlando,
Okay.
West Palm,
Because guess what? You've got Dade, Broward, Palm Beach right here.
There you go.
Miami.
Yes.
So
Yes.
what we'll do is we have,
Right, we're in
we
Tri-County.
got,
And I need and I actually, sorry to intervene, I'm actually looking for someone to expand the spa services in my practice, and I'm in
Oh.
Broward.
Oh,
Ariel, reach out to me. Thank you.
yes,
all right,
most
here's what I
definitely.
do.
And I'm a holistic dentist, so I like the vibe of holistics that you
Yes,
incorporate.
yes,
This is the way
yes.
I play. This is the way hustlers play. I don't wait. I act in the now. Ariel and
Yeah.
Sherry, you're connected on a group text. That's
Perfect.
it.
Okay.
Now,
I
I would like
love
you guys
that.
to do that same for for everybody in this room. In
Yes,
the hustle. When you
yes,
got the muscle, you're in the hustle. Okay?
yes,
That means you gotta move.
absolutely.
Forget about TV. Forget about watching endless reels. Let's hustle. Okay? We got work to do. Speaking of hustle, I'm gonna have to do a renewed marketing session with all of you because everybody needs updated show backgrounds, updated materials to make your image look even better on Zoom. So if you're interested in being a part of that class, drop I want the class in the chat and we'll reach out to you with an invitation. Ariel and Dr. Sherry, you're now connected.
Yes.
And
Yes.
let's keep cooking and giving everyone a chance to speak. Let's go next to
Oh, one more
Uh,
thing before I go. And also thank you so much, Blanca, for inviting me to share my business and my skills and my gift. Camille, I'm extremely interested in being a speaker
okay. I'll
for
connect you to
you
I'll connect you to Camille on a group text. You got it.
and Mr. OG as well, because I have and I do work with like different celebrity clientele as well. Just wanted to
Oh, I didn't know you worked with celebrity clientele. Tell me.
Yeah, I'm a celebrity licensed massage therapist, so
Well,
I
that's incredible.
thank you. Thank you. I personally I got licensed in 2023 and I told myself when I was getting licensed that I wanted to master my craft in all spaces, from working in a chiropractor's space to a casino, and also being able to work with celebrity and high-end clientele to provide them a life-changing experience. And I
All
think
right, we gotta keep moving on agenda because everyone usually has only 1 minute to speak, but because you're new, no, it's okay. Because you're new, I wanted to give you a little more space, and I love that you're seeing the connection, you're seeing the vision of community empowerment, and we're also getting to meet on camera since we were just introduced yesterday. So this
yes.
is another great law of connection. When somebody introduces you on the phone, invite them into the Zoom because then they can see you with the whole community behind you. And it makes a difference in how we connect. So Ariel, thanks for coming in. Let's go
Thank
next
you.
over to Jeanette Deathridge. Jeanette, tell us about you and the latest in your world.
Well, good morning. My name is Jeanette Deathridge. I started my Mary Kay business 40 years ago while I was still wearing combat boots and fatigues with the Air Force. And what I do is I help women and some men look and feel better from the inside out. And I also help you stay top of mind with our gift service, because if you're giving a gift, like say for a realtor, when you sell a house, it's just going to make a difference with the competition. If you're giving gifts, like maybe throughout the year, they're going to remember you if you give a gift. And what's new, Panama City has this great thing called Death by Chocolate. It's tonight. I've donated a door prize for it for the silent auction. And if you've never been to a Death by Chocolate event, it's absolutely amazing. And I don't know how many of you are close to Panama City, Florida, but I know Blanca, you've been there before. And it's the Death by Chocolate. This is their like 15th year, and they raise money to help women to go back to college. So it's a great event.
So he said he wants to be killed by chocolate. His preferred mode. Let's not talk about that.
Dark chocolate.
I love you so much. I don't want to think about that. All right. So let's keep cooking like popcorn in the popcorn machine. Let's keep popping. Let's honor the law of time. 60 seconds a person. Let's go next to Michael Embry, celebrity actor, celebrity entrepreneur. What is the good word, Michael Embry?
What it be like? Y'all hear me?
Yes, we can.
Awesome. Hey, Mike Embry here. I live in Virginia. I'm a model, actor, brand ambassador for Celebrity Boxing, mental health advocate. I will be in your area on the 22nd through the 26th in Fort Lauderdale. Bringing my talent that way. Yeah, I'm coming
Tell
for
us
an event.
more. Tell us more.
One is the event with Sophie Saint on the 22nd with One Song to Change Your Life. And the other is the event with Dining with Divas. They got an event from the 23rd to the 25th.
Could you be kind enough to put those events into the Laws of Life Facebook group for us?
Yes, ma'am.
I would be so grateful. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to share my screen. I do this every week just to bring the point home. And I'm going to show you the group. And I want you guys to join the Laws of Life Facebook group so that you know you have the power to post your events in the group and take care of business. All right. So just remember, when you go to you can follow me personally on the Blanca Perper page. You can follow the Laws of Life with Blanca page, and you can also join the Laws of Life with Blanca group. All of those connections are on the lawsoflife.shop website. If you haven't been to lawsoflife.shop, that's where you want to go so that you can learn my background, my bio, what the mission of our community is, and how it can help you. All right, let's go to our next entrepreneur that has not yet taken the stage. Let's see who has not yet spoken. Natalie Cruz, you're off camera. If someone is off camera, we will likely, I don't know if you want to speak or not. So, Chris White's in the house. Chris White is one of our sponsors. Chris White, would you like to take the stage and share with us what's the latest with the Weiser Company?
No, I'm sitting here with someone. I wanted to just pop in and listen in and everything. Is that okay?
Absolutely. So Chris White is a wonderful partner of mine. So happy you're here. We represent NFL athletes in a variety of capacities, celebrities, and Chris is also a business consultant. He's also a deal maker. He's also an investor finder. He has many skills. Check out the Weiser Company. Let's go next to my favorite beauty queen, Andrea Valentina. What's the latest, my beautiful friend? Tell us what's going on in your world.
Hello, how is everyone? Blanca, thank you so much again for having me here. I really appreciate this. I know I haven't been able to join. I have a lot going on because we are producing Miss Universe Israel pageants and Miss Grand Florida at this moment. So we're working very hard to bring that to you guys. And I'm going to be quick and get right into what I need to get into. We are looking for sponsors. I am a pageant girl myself, and I want to break down the stereotype, if you don't know much about pageantry, that they're just pretty girls. These are some of the most intelligent women I've ever met. We had auditions in New York, and we had some girls that were lawyers and doctors, and it's just so many amazing things. And our platform really, helps them get the opportunity to grow in whatever it is that they want to do in life. As Miss Grand Florida, within the last year, I've earned so many opportunities, and the growth has been incredible. I could not imagine my life the past year without it. And we want to give that opportunity to other women. So if you're interested in sponsoring a pageant, Miss Universe Israel, Miss Grand Florida, we're doing both of those here in Miami. We do know with, the war situation going on in Israel, it's not possible to do it there. So we do want to give women the opportunity, no matter where they come from, no matter their background, to still get the opportunity to go to Miss Universe, just like all the other countries that get to go.
Love it. Well, here's the key with sponsorship. I would invite you to email me the sponsorship kit. I'd love to look at it. And my number one question is, and you don't have to answer this in this moment, but a sponsor always wants to know, how are they going to benefit from the sponsorship? So what interviews are they getting? What social media are they getting? Where are they going to be on the website? And what I want to tell you is that Laws of Life is also a media company, and we help implement sponsorship. So we can actually do all the work behind the sponsorship. That could be a way we could collaborate.
Yeah, so we actually, the producer of the pageant, we have an entertainment company, and so we have made like the presentation kits and all the sponsorship kits and all that stuff. We have the presentations, we have media partners, interviews, events, magazines, things that we can get the sponsors on just for their help. So I'll be sending that stuff over to you. I don't know. If
send
anyone
it
else is
over.
interested, please drop me your
Anybody
email.
else
I can also send it
interested?
to you
Anybody
guys.
else have an idea? Let's open it up to the floor. Raise your digital hand. Raise your digital hand if you have an idea for Andrea Valentina. Aaron.
Yes, I have an idea. I was hanging out at an event last night with Cheney Brothers, and I'm friends with the president, vice president of the whole corporation of Cheney Brothers. So I can maybe set up a meeting with you and see what we can do to help maybe Cheney Brothers help sponsor what you're doing.
That'd be
Oh, I
great.
like
So
that.
yeah, anyone else interested, drop your email, your phone numbers in the chat, and I'll send the
And I
information
also
over to
see you
everyone.
helping out working with We Save Teens as an influencer through your
Yes.
connections as well, and see how we can work together since I work with Blanca already. I would love to talk to you about
Yeah.
that as well.
So we've done
Oh,
a lot
I
of
love it.
volunteering, all that good stuff, nonprofits, teenagers, homeless, mental health, women, all that stuff. Yeah.
And you'd be a great
All right.
influencer.
Well, I
for us.
just
Talk to you about that
connected
with-
on. Great. Aaron, I just connected you and Andrea on a group text message. So happy connecting. We also have the Zoom section of our breakouts. James Weaver has a comment. Welcome, James.
Thank you for having me. Yeah, so my name is James Weaver, and I'm an educator, and I'm also a musician. I teach kids how to songwrite, record, and produce original music, and I actually put them in recording studios here in Atlanta. And I'm originally from Chicago, but I've been doing this now for 4 years, and I'm entering my 4th summer camp. And we're looking now to secure our own space and also just continue providing the services that we have been as we've grown to 50 students. And I started with 6 students my first summer, and we've recorded over 100 songs. And these songs are not just like kids bop or just cute. These songs are music with a message, very powerful messages, and they're coming from the youth. And they're music that even adults would appreciate. And I'm actually just recently partnered up with Hot Music 365, Mr. Romulus, who is in the chat as well. And yeah, we're just looking to provide positive exposure to the youth and get this music out there to the world. We've already had some success performing at an Atlanta Hawks game recently and being on Fox 5 and V103 radio station here. And now we're just looking to spread the word and possibly partner with you all.
Well, that was absolutely amazing. So was it Romulus that invited you into the Laws of Life today? Is that how you learned about it? Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
I love it. I see a lot of dots being connected. I see Stephen Stephen, I saw your brain moving. What were you thinking?
I think you have an interesting group. I haven't been here in a while, so just lots of things, nothing specific. I'd like to
Okay.
say I had some
Well, I
brilliant
was
thought. I
thinking that
don't.
maybe you could find James like an office, a studio. It sounds like he's going to the next level. Can you help with that?
I can certainly help. If not, I can certainly point him in the right direction.
Okay. I also
Thank you
see
so
the
much.
original G-Man being very connected because G-Man is working with the Queen for Courage Foundation, helping, I'll let him speak for himself. G-Man, what synergies do you see with James?
I see a great future. You know, like I don't know if he was on here when he heard who I was and what I do, but it's a great opportunity for him to get to the next level as long as he surrounds himself with the people that's been there before or know how to get there. There's a lot of people that have not been to the level that you may run across that can give you hopes and dreams, but it takes work, it takes commitment, and it takes just what you're doing, the opportunity and the chance to get out there and meet people like myself. Being the man that named hip hop, I've developed artists that didn't even know they had the talent in them at all. Actually, when I was working with Monica, she told me, you know, she said, G-Man, I really don't even really want to be bothered with the music like that. I just sing in church. I said, please keep that attitude. Please stay just like that. Now we know Monica to be the global star that she is. And likewise with a few other artists that I've worked with. So with him starting with the kids at a young age that he is, there's an opportunity for greatness to come because that's their purest stage. As long as they stay with people that stick with the business and have etiquette, self-development, and artist development in their curriculum to help them to do it the right way and stay away from the P. Diddy mentality.
Love
Thank you,
that.
brother.
I love that. So the two of you can connect in the chat. You can also connect in the breakout, and G-Man will also be our guest of honor of the day. We'll be doing a 8-minute interview with G-Man and learning more about him. In the meantime, have all entrepreneurs had the chance to speak, or does anyone else want the opportunity to take the stage? Also, G-Man, you need to connect with Chris White. Have you had a sit down with Chris White yet from the Wiser Company?
I sent him my contact already, so we'll be linking up. A few people has got my contact as of today. They'll link up with me after this, and it's all about networking. And I can't wait to get back to my guy that looks like Bill Goldberg next to you, me and him. That's my buddy right there.
I love it. I see Dr. Sussman has a hand raised. Dr. Sussman, share with us what's in your heart.
Hey guys, I'm really excited to speak with you all today. What I want to focus on is the Eat Better, Live Better event coming up. We're partners with the community partners with the Miami Heat, which is a big deal. So I want to talk to you about what giving can do for you. So just off the bat, physiologically, it's going to help release oxytocin and endorphins in your body, which are stress reducing, and it will help you feel better, healthy, and reduce stress and anxiety. In addition to that, research has shown that it's been linked to positive well-being and strengthening community connections. So by giving back, people that give back tend to have more emotional resilience and a better support system. So just like this community is all about positive energy and supporting each other, giving toward our organization that's going to help feed families with nutritious, dense groceries is really a great way to give back.
You know what? I hate to cut you off, Dr. Sussman, but your audio is a little spotty, but I think we got the gist. But I have a proposal. I have a homework assignment for all of you. Send my email, blanca@lazalife.shop. Send me a 1-minute video, or send me a Word document, a nicely designed Word document that describes your current mission, and I'll put it on the Laws of Life website. Because what you want to remember is you get your 60-second introduction to the world, 3 minutes if you're a sponsor, but you could always direct people to the lawsoflife.shop hub to read more about your mission or message. So if you have a message you want me to put on the Laws of Life website, I'll be happy to do it. Set up a meeting and we'll figure out how to do that. All right, so I think, has everyone, Natalie, you're our last entrepreneur. You have 60 seconds on the clock, and only 60 seconds because we got to get to our interview. Tell everybody about you.
Hey guys, my name is Natalia Cruz. I am a director and filmmaker. Actually, my movie Jaden just hit Fossum. I left the link in the chat. I'm hoping that everyone watches it and shares it. Let's make it global. It's about sex trafficking. And yeah, another piece of news. Last Thursday, I finally got divorced. So it's been one heck of a week for me. No, don't clap. I actually am very sad about it.
But I promise you, the reason we're clapping is every closed door leads to an open door. I promise you that. I promise you. You don't know it yet, but it is something to celebrate because it's going to take you to the next chapter. But I apologize for interrupting. Go on.
No, that's it. Just I hope that everyone gets a chance to watch Jade, share it, and hopefully be made global.
Hey, Blanca, can I say something to her?
Of course you can, my friend. Please do.
I know I never met you. I know I don't know you, but let me tell you something about position. Sometimes people can't ride with you. Sometimes people can't go to the next level of elevation with you. When you're a blessed person and you receiving your opportunity to get closer to him and to get the blessings that are for you, he has to clean the slate so that he can work with you and start your foundation from a grounded effort. So that door that's closed, the door that opens for you, that just means you need to walk into your destiny and your purpose, and people could be a hindrance in your destiny and purpose. So just take that as a word of life. It's your time to shine, Queen.
Amen.
That is, wow. You know, that's one of the most beautiful, positive impacts of this group is support. We're all going through difficult chapters, difficult things, challenges, and just like hearing G-Man connect with you, someone that you've never met, but because we're all part of this community, did that elevate you, Natalie? Because it definitely elevated me.
Every time I hear the word of God, it elevates me, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be here. He's like my best friend. And I know that it was in his hands and his working that the divorce happened to begin with. I was someone who was a narcissist, very emotionally and mentally abusive, not to mention he cheated on me habitually. So I know it is. And yes, G-Man, I am 1000% with you there. I know that when God closes a door, he opens a whole other window. So,
well, we love you. We love you, Natalie. We're going to start the interview with G-Man now. Let's start the interview with G-Man. So, G-Man, we can continue the dialogue with Natalie. What did you want to? I'm gonna start the clock on the interview because we need to get to the breakout. Okay.
I'm with you.
So G-Man, let's give G-Man a round of applause and welcome him to the stage. Where's my energy? Let's go.
Wake up, people. Wake up.
All right, we need to play a song by you.
Woo.
All right, there we go, Joey Lewis. All right, so G-Man, what is the latest in your world? And just share with us some updates, and let's start brainstorming on how we can support G-Man and help each other.
It's a funny thing because you know me, I always start with the spirituality. I always got to cover y'all. Heavenly Father, we want to thank you for bringing us here today and giving us another day in your mercy and your grace. We want to thank you for covering us from the crown of our head to the sole of our feet. We want to ask you, Lord, to order our footsteps and that we do things that are in conjunction with what you have for the purpose in building the kingdom and that purpose in our lives. And then we say, Jesus, thank you. Amen. I always start that way because, I understand who it is in control. See, when I named hip hop in 75, that was the beginning of something that has transcended the whole world when it comes to music. But the fact that he went 360 degrees through all the turmoil and brought it back to me where I'm dropping a new song at the age of 58 years old, and the consensus that's coming back from all the celebrities, all the top DJs across the globe are telling me, G-Man, you got one there. How old you said you was? But it just goes to show you that everything happens in his time. And when we sit down and stop thinking that we're doing it and we're in control at everything that we do, and we're not, God is going to weed out the people that shouldn't be there and the things that shouldn't be in your life if you let him lead. So when you do that, no matter when you think you don't have something, you actually have it all. It's about you getting out of your own way. See, yes, the floor is for me now, but my time that I use is to put back into you. See, like the young lady that's going through her trials and tribulation right now, cry tears of joy. Because if you found out later, you wouldn't be closer to your blessing that you are now. So it's okay to shed a tear, but make sure the tears that you shed are for the tears that you missed out on allowing him to lead your life for your purpose. So there we go. So what G-Man is doing right now, I got the new song that's being released called Cha-Ching. I'm super excited. I got the patent attorneys on it, making sure that what happened to me as a young artist when everything was stolen from me do not happen to me as an older artist with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding now to do things the right way, just like I develop and teach artists to do it now. So with the new song, Cha-Ching, that song is about fun. When you listen to it, it doesn't make you want to do anything negative other than stand up like we used to do back in the day and start dancing and enjoying yourself. It's a fun song, no thugism, drugism, sex, and violence whatsoever, all positive vibrations. I even went so deep as to put positive energy in the song because I got a doctorate in theology of music and I understand what vibrations are about, the chakra is about. I understand that. So I put all that in there. And soon as I did that, adversity started coming. I started getting attacks. See, the enemy don't attack you when you're doing his work. He only attack you when you're doing the right work and for the right reasons at the right time. See, what Queen for Courage has taught us and the mindset with Queen herself is when you do things for the right reason, you get the right outcome. You know what I mean? You can't work out of desperation. You have to work out of inspiration. These are the things that we don't hear as we grow up, and any of us in any culture. Those are the things that motivate us to be the great that we can be. So that's it. Any questions? I'm open for it.
Well, you know, I'm seeing a space like I really feel like G-Man. You tell me, Mark.
Well, first of all, 12-12, so hold on.
It's 12-12, say a prayer. And
okay.
So what does that mean, 12-12, for those who don't know, Mark?
I'd be embarrassed to say that I
I'll
don't
show
have
you
this.
the show. Hold on. It's amazing.
that?
It's amazing.
What is that?
Mardi Gras!
All right, we're gonna
We're
take
at Mardi Gras. We're at Mardi Gras.
All right,
It's
let's
so
go
loud,
over to
Bianca. I'm
Zenzik.
sorry.
Zenzik's reporting live
Hey,
from
how are
New
you?
Orleans. Hello, Zenzik. What's the good word over there in New Orleans? Everything going good?
Got the beads.
All right, Zenzik is no longer here. All right, let's go back. I apologize for the interruption. I told Zenzik that he could come in and say hello, but let's go back to the G. G-Man, I was going to ask you the question, Mark. I feel like G-Man is a major philosopher of life.
Okay.
And when you speak, G-Man, it just touches my soul and inspires me. Like when you said, work, let's talk about one sentence that G-Man said. He said, work out of inspiration.
Hello.
Turn it around and show everyone. All right, we're gonna have to, this isn't working.
You know what's funny? I think I'm gonna guess one of G-Man's people that inspired him. I just want to guess for some reason that you really enjoy KRS-One and all of his philosophies, no pun intended, from my philosophy. Your thoughts? Am I right?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I know Chris personally, but that's furthest from the truth. You know, the reason why I say that, and normally something like you would say, I would even open the door and allow it to go through because of the positive energy. But like I said, see how distractions come. See, the enemy gonna distract. Not saying the guy that's distracting us and coming in and out is purposely doing that, but that's the enemy making it possible. The reason why I say no to the KRS-One is because no, my inspiration comes from a higher source. I was born with a veil on my face. My insight is totally, it comes from the creator, the spirit. I allow the spirit to talk through me when I'm speaking at all to anybody for anything. When you allow that to happen, then that's where the inspiration comes from. My philosophy is because I went through education, trials, tribulations, and I seen the struggle of my mother that had 13 kids as a single parent without a man and a father in the house to call dad. So I had to learn to adapt and to become a good person as hard as it was and I allow God to lead me that way so that I could become a great person one day. The strive is to be holy. See, God didn't say and I had to be a Christian, which I'm not. There's no such thing as a Christian. There's no such thing as a Baptist. There's no such thing as a 7-day Adventist, because that's not written in scriptures. Those are man-made perspectives. So therefore, I back away from that and allow the
Wait,
spirit to lead.
G-Man, this is a non-religious, non-political, so let's stay away from religion and politics. That's one of the guidelines of this production, but go on.
Okay, I apologize, but we run from that, and we have to, respect the platform. But with that being said, that we can't express ourselves in that way, then we have to express ourselves in the worldly perspective. In the worldly perspective, that means that I do what I have to do so that I can do what I want to do. And when it's my platform and my time to shine, I will be held by no restrictions to tell you the truth. Truth hurts people, and you have to deal with the truth. And soon as you deal with the truth, your outcome comes out clean.
We should definitely have a dialogue about this topic. I mean, there's really nothing holding me back. I'm not restricted.
Right.
What I have found is that I don't want to alienate anyone or make them uncomfortable by going too deep in the religion or political. But what we'll do is we'll have an offline dialogue about it. But let's go back.
Well, I'll do you one better.
Yes?
What about maybe, I'm just throwing out there, like once a month or once a quarter, we have a no holds barred kind of.
Yeah,
Zoom and-
well, another idea is that we could have three, like I've had a lot of people, like when people have passed away in the Laws of Life community, I've had a rabbi, a priest, like I'm not an authority on religion. So I don't have the expertise to host a religious dialogue, nor am I authority on politics. But what I do love are panels. And I think God is important. God is first, as my sister Camille always taught me. And, maybe that's something for the future where we could have a religious / spiritual conversation, but we can't do it in this space because we don't have enough time. But I'm totally open to creating a panel, maybe a live event where we can really compare philosophies on that.
I got a great idea. How about doing a Laws of Life convention where all the members that are on this panel come together once a year, because you may have to have time to save up to get together, and then we all meet and we can have our convention and we can have this dialogue on an open forum without any restrictions, because we're grown folks and we need to have grown folk conversation, because if we don't have just the perpetrators of all the stuff and the fraud and the disrespect and the abuse and all the stuff that's going on, because we refuse to acknowledge it and talk about it.
I couldn't agree more. Let's have these types of conversations that are extremely important. But let me say this, G-Man, you are an inspiration. I want to congratulate you on your new song. I want to thank you for always brainstorming in the conversation and suggesting conferences and events and being a part of it and emceeing the Queen for Courage Foundation. Let's give G-Man a big round of applause for all the love that he shows the Laws of Life. And we're going to do more things with the G-Man because I like you. I care about you. I appreciate you and I respect you. And we want to learn more, but we need more time. Look at this. We're already at 1 hour and 20 minutes and it's still not enough time. So I think we're going to need to do a Day of Life, a Laws of Life Day Summit, because we need more time.
Make sure you tell them and let them know. Just because they hear me on his spiritual, don't mean that when that light goes on and that mic is in my hand, that I don't turn into a beast on the stage. Don't get it twisted. It ain't all that. It ain't all spiritual, political. It's about entertaining y'all then, and then that real G-Man comes out.
Yeah, I love it. I love both sides of you. Everybody has different sides. Put in the chat, what are the two main sides of you? I'll lead by example, and then we're going to go to breakout rooms. My first side is I'm calm. I'm professional. Then my second side is I want to go Brooklyn on you. I get a little feisty. I get a little excited. What are your sides, Mark?
Well, one side I can't share on here because this is not
what you can share.
Not suitable for everybody. And the other side is really under the onion is a big giant teddy bear inside.
Under the onion, you're always
Well,
sweet.
you have to peel the layers.
I don't see it. Let's see what people wrote in the chat. Sherry, what are your sides?
I believe everyone has a dark and a light side. And we have to embrace everyone's dark side at any angle it is. So, and respect that, of course.
Right?
I
Sometimes
love it.
Including yours.
Right. And I
All
wouldn't,
right.
I wouldn't call that dark, but what I would say is this, it was just quoted in a movie, I might misquote it. Says before you reach the light, you have to go through the darkness or something of that
That's
nature.
right.
So,
Well, Willie says he's human and spiritual. Natalie says she's spiritual and a party girl. I love it. Well, keep sharing in the chat. And remember, in closing, we're going to run the outro of the show now, but just keep connecting, keep inviting people into the community. You may not know where the connection lies, but it's going to happen. You've seen all the magical connections in this room between Camille and Richard and Mark and Aaron and Andrea and Ariel and Camille and Ariel and G-Man and Sherry and Ariel and Stephen and Mark. How many connections did we pop like popcorn in this room today? At least 36 connections. At least.
double high.
All right. So what I'm saying is you got to believe in the mission of community empowerment and just keep bringing people in here, inviting with love, and let's just connect. There's no hidden agenda. There's no sales pitch. It's about all of us connecting and getting to the top of the mountain together and showing the world love. Invite everybody to the Laws of Life. Let's run this outro. Then we're going to stop the live stream and we're going to go into breakout rooms. So start thinking about who you want to meet with for your 5-minute breakout, because we got to stop the summit at 12:30 today, 12:35. Kirill, can you run the outro so we can close out the live stream and go back into the regular Zoom room for breakouts, please?
Amen, Ariel, your network.
Hey, welcome to the Laws of Life. It's time to light up the stage. In the network world, they're the latest rage. Gather round, let the summit ignite. We're all stars here, shining so bright. Dance through the doors, opportunities knock. With every beat we unlock, we gotta make it to the top. Life's laws in rhythm, feel the flow. Blanca and Mark, ready, set, let's go. Connect and go. At the summit we dance in the spotlight. Take your chance, life's lost. Music our guide, the laws of life.
All right, we're going to go into Zoom breakouts now. And I'm going to open up the breakout rooms. We're going to do a 6-minute breakout today. We're going to do one 6-minute breakout. You can let the universe